Hey everybody, we're gonna do a leftover makeover. I have this pork tenderloin. I'm gonna simmer it in some ham broth so we can turn it into pulled pork. This is from our one pan dinner. So, I'm going to add some ham flavored better than bouillon. Add some water. And I'm just going to let this simmer until it's tender enough to pull apart, and then we'll add barbecue sauce. And I have cabbage, so I'll make some coleslaw, and we will have pulled pork sandwiches. So I'll see you all when this is coming out of the pan. Hey everybody, I was in the office watching the news, and I thought, I think I'll add some of this Texas barbecue seasoning. So let's do that. Get it going on that barbecue flavor. Just gonna let that do its thing until it wants to shred up. And this is just a barbecue seasoning. I was cleaning my pantry and was gonna give a bunch of that away to my brother and the neighbor, and now I'm kind of like, maybe I should keep my stuff right now. I have an overabundance of things, but now I'm using a lot. So I just wanted to share that with you. You can add any seasonings you have available to you. Garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, paprika, just whatever you like in your rubs, a little brown sugar. If you don't have that, you can use some white sugar. You can make brown sugar if you have molasses. And light or dark just depends on how dark you like your brown sugar. So maybe I'll make some one day on a video for y'all. I don't know what anybody wants to watch. So there we go. I'm gonna let my pork get back to cooking and do its porky thing, and I'll see you when we can shred this up. And I'm going to make the coleslaw that you guys, there's a video of already. So I'll see you in a bit. Alrighty, my friends. So this is done. Well, it was always done, but see, it comes apart now. And that broth right there, oh my goodness, so good. It actually seems better now than it was. Excuse my husband, I told him I was recording, but you know, they don't listen. So we're just going to shred it. Easy peasy. It's actually really juicy and tender. I nibbled on it a bit. I'm going to turn off the burner. turn it to warm. I'm assuming he was just talking to a dog, but I don't know what the dog did. I don't know. Hold on 1 second and get the barbecue sauce. I'm recording. Do you guys organize things and forget where you put them? I do. And I'm going to heat up those potatoes that I did with these, or with the roast originally. I'm just going to throw them in the toaster oven to crisp them up, and that'll be like the mock French fry, so to speak. It's going to be so good. Coleslaw's ready. It's stormy today. My nerves are a little shot. Are any of you in Tornado Alley? I can't do tornadoes and this corona. I just can't. I feel like how do I put this? Just don't feel very strong. I don't know what to say. I can't get a hold of my family in California. I don't. I know we're all going through it. Everybody has their own situations. At first it was, oh my God, we're in the middle of tearing up floors, and I don't know. I feel like I'm in that sadness phase, and then with the weather I get fear. I can't imagine what happened in Tennessee and Arkansas. You know, during this, it's not right. I don't even know how you handle that situation. The tornado situation in this situation, I don't even know. I mean, where do you go if you lose your home? Just everything is just so crazy. See, I saved the juice that cooked in. As you can tell, it reduced a lot, but it tastes really good. That seasoning, I highly recommend adding some of your favorite barbecue seasonings, rub, whatever. Make one up and throw that in there if you do this. And then this will be our dinner and his lunch for work tomorrow. I'm not even going to tell you how crazy that is. They're going to have everybody coming in the same gate, checking IDs, and it's like, that doesn't sound safe to me. So I'm terrified for him. He's going to try and get there early enough to where he can just be in his office, I guess. Not have to go through all that. They don't know what they're doing on the bases. I'm going to tell you that right now. They're trying to wing it, and I don't think anybody's giving them any direction. Had a few cases already. Okay. So now I'm going to add some of that juice back and moisten it up. I don't want it to be all barbecue-y saucy. Well, that didn't make sense, did it? I want it barbecue-y, but I don't want it, you know, too crazy. Smells good. Sorry about the scraping. I don't think this would work with the rubber spatulator. Okay. Oh, that was awful. I just felt 10 people unsubscribe with that noise. I'm so sorry. Okay. Now I'm just being anal. Okay. Now, the BBQ, use your favorite barbecue sauce or whatever you have on hand. I'm using what was available, which wasn't a lot. Okay. I bought a number 10 size can to make ketchup, or not ketchup, bought ketchup, number 10 size can of ketchup to make barbecue sauce. I'll hold out just in case we need the actual ketchup. Okay. It's got a nice smoky smell to it. There we go. It is ready. So when I assemble the sandwiches and make the plate, I'll show you. Okay, so we're on the last leg here. We'll put some of this on our bread. You could do this as a pulled pork parfait. I've done those before. You just layer it with some mashed potatoes. And I am going to get the potatoes. And these are the potatoes we had with the pork tenderloin, just heated up. We're going to pretend they're French fries with some ketchup. Okay, so there we have it. There's that shadow again. I don't understand the shadow or where it's coming from. But there's our plate. Our sandwich, pickled asparagus. I have a video with that. Coleslaw, I have a video with that. Our sandwich and our potatoes. So if you have any questions, post them down below. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. and I will see you all in the next video. Stay safe.